Have you ever come across the term "you the man"? That's "you are the man." What that means is people at work recognize you for your brilliance. Maybe you've fixed something, maybe you've done something, maybe you've designed something, or maybe you've solved a problem or come up with a solution. So you the man, okay, or the woman. So how do you become the Don at work? There's many things you have to do, and I've discussed some of them in my video so far. But the one I want to talk to you about today is upskilling, technical upskilling. And one of the most effective ways of doing that and broadening your technical expertise is by practicing, labbing, studying, building things, breaking things, repeating that again and again, or touching a technology which you haven't touched before. So for example, you know routing and switching, but you don't know firewalls. So you get hold of a firewall, whether that's a virtual firewall or a physical firewall. It could be a small form factor firewall, which is sometimes called a desktop firewall, and you start playing around with it. You break it, you reset the password, you upgrade the software on it. You're exposing yourself to the technology. Now, in order to achieve this "you the man" status, you need to live, eat, breathe, and sleep technology. When you do that, it enables you to grow your technical expertise, but it also enables you and gives you the confidence to say, "I don't know," when you don't know something. Because when you know a lot and you don't know something, you become more comfortable saying, "I don't know." But if you don't know nothing, then you don't know nothing. And that's obviously a big problem and needs to be addressed in a separate way. But this video is about those individuals who are thinking about strategies and study plans and how to get themselves in a position where they can start to be more in control of their future. As an example, today I received a message from one of my mentorees who was studying with another mentoree. They buddied up, as they were studying in a group, and they were labbing. They were playing with Kali, and they were using Wireshark to observe packets. Okay, so they were doing some kind of deep technical activity. Now, if they continue to do that, and this is on a Saturday, by the way, right? So, one of them works Monday to Friday, commutes to work for 1.5 hours, 1.5 hours back, and then on a Saturday spends time to upskill. Okay, that's effectively what he's doing. And the other mentoree is somebody who's in his second year of computer science graduation in a university in London. And so he's taking the time and recognizes that it's going to have to take a little bit more than just a computer science degree to really start making an impact and a difference in his first place of work. So this is the kind of attitude you need in order to succeed and catapult yourself into the right role where you're going to be exposed to more technologies, projects that are going to benefit you essentially. I mean, obviously when you work on a project, the organization is benefiting because you're a resource and you're facilitating the completion of that project. But what are you gaining out of it? You are remunerated out of it financially. In other words, you get paid for it. But in terms of your experience, you gain a lot out of it as well, right? So, because that's really where the value is. And this is a very, very important message that I'm delivering today to all of you, to really upskill yourselves. And the people that I have mentored that have done exceedingly well, they have done this, yeah? And they're participating in forums and being active on forums is another really, really good thing. But when you play with technology, and especially when you study in a group, brain power comes into play, because you know something. The fact of the matter is this: 2 brains are better than 1, and 3 brains are better than 2 and better than 1, and so on and so forth. I mean, a group, if you have a group of 3, 4, or 5 individuals that can come together and you are all on it. When I say you are all on it, what I mean is you are all racing to learn and gain as much technical skills as possible. All right, that's what I mean. Then the result from studying in the group is that you gain knowledge from others, okay? And because knowledge is inevitably shared. I mean, somebody might get stuck on something and they might post a query out to, you might have a small WhatsApp group. Then you're reading that question, maybe you don't know the answer, and somebody else responds on the group, and then you've learned something, but that's basically what forums are, right? So studying in a group, and forums are essentially a group, and it could be a very large group. But even having having a study buddy, that's the term really, isn't it? If you have a study buddy, or your small group of study buddies, then you can really benefit quite a lot from that. Now, when I studied for my CCIE back in 2004, 2005, I actually studied for my CCIE initially in 2000, and then due to a job change, I thought maybe I don't need any more, because the package that I received was quite good, and I thought, well, why should I take myself through the pain of doing a CCIE when I'm getting paid the same money as a CCIE? And then I dropped it, and then I got to a point where I thought, no, actually, I think I need to do that and pick up again. And then I started again. That was my CCIE journey, okay? And there was the original CCIE group, which was on email only. Now, obviously, there's forums. I can't remember the name of that CCIE group, but if somebody's watching this video and they remember the name of that original CCIE group, please do post it in the comments. It'd be appreciated. But when I came to do my JNCIE, I recognised that this would require groups. I worked with my very close study partner, Bilal, and we jointly studied together, but then we formed a study group, and we were able to take the journey through to the GNC. And I vividly remember the trips that we took to Stansted Airport to drop each other off to say good luck and all the best with the exam. But every time I go to Stansted Airport, by the way, I always remember that, and I go to Stansted Airport very frequently. But the thing is this: if you follow this direction and this advice, then you're going to become the man, okay? You're going to become the Don at work, all right? So this is the message coming from me this evening, and I hope you can execute accordingly, and would love to learn of your success in due course and in near future, mid or even long-term future, because it would be just nice to have some success stories and feedback as we move along, and I continue to post more and more videos out here for you. I hope it was useful. Take care, share and subscribe. Until next time, and goodbye.